Here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What?
What's up?
How you been doing?
Well, horrible right now because I'm being falsely accused of making threats toward people on Telegram, even though that's not even my account.
That's
terrible. That's terrible.
oh, can you tell
Someone
us
made a
more?
comment impersonating me and sending threats to Luca, the Burb, someone else that I know.
I
Okay,
think
well, right now, do you have Telegram on your PC right now?
I have it on my phone. I only have one account, one phone number. I've had the same username for years. I even show proof.
Okay, that's wonderful. All right. Would it be possible for you to like jump in on your phone and screen share your Telegram? 'Cause
it shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't have to do that. Her username is X99.
No, not on Telegram. My Telegram is different.
What's your Telegram?
My Telegram is at Shreds_the_wolf. It's been the same since 2021. I have a screenshot of that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, would love to, any bit of evidence that you want on the record. We need to see it.
Okay,
Yeah.
But
I'm going to show you.
I do think if you were to screen share, go on your phone, screen share that would clear up to verify that it's the one on your phone.
Okay, let me see if I can do that real quick. How do I screen share my phone?
So, I could find a video. We actually have a video of that if you'd like, or I can verbally walk you through it.
I've done it before.
Okay.
Apps. Okay, just tell me.
Okay, so let me just find. So essentially, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the call, right, at the green.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna like swipe down, almost like you're trying to go into your lower settings. But there's a thing to swipe down, and when you do that,
okay, I found it.
Perfect. Yep. Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's my chats right now, and here's my username, phone number. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
No.
Go.
Now, can we see how long this account has existed? Can you find, for example, your oldest message or something? Just something that predates, like, you know, this entire thing.
Okay, go to chats. I'll scroll all the way toward the bottom. Goes back to, oh my god, April of 2021.
April 2021. Okay. Well, that's a very good point. I'm glad to clear that up because that is something that is very validly being criticized on you, like falsely.
Yeah.
I think that is. I think it's good that you could actually prove that this wasn't you.
Yeah.
Now.
So what have you been accused of?
Well, this person messaged these people saying I was making rape threats against them and being racist.
Okay.
Yeah. It might be Natalie because now if you go to .me/edgyfox99, it goes to her archive of me. So I'm suspicious it's her, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a record of your name that is like anything that is Oh wait, never mind. The Twitter post with your ad on Telegram. Perfect.
Yeah, and there's more screenshots of it from like earlier this year, from another screenshot from a couple years ago. So like, I've always had the same name.
No, I just find it interesting that the @edgyfox was something someone else could take. Cause I mean that's your name, right? And I'm just trying to say like.
I have a app for Discord, which is @ShredsTheWolf, and I have a different app for Telegram @Shreds_the_wolf for Telegram.
But when you created Telegram, you never attempted to get that It was never used before you, so it could have just been freely out there, correct?
Yeah, I never used edgyfox. I don't know why I didn't. I just chose ShredsTheWolf instead for it.
Okay. And you don't have multiple phones?
No. This is my only phone.
Okay, because I have like 5 phones for various reasons. But okay. Well, I'm glad to clear that up. I mean,
you don't have any alts, sorry, go on, Dre.
Well, no, I don't have any alts.
So to have alts on Telegram, you need to have a separate phone number. So if you don't have a phone, you can't have an alt. That's one of the reasons why I do generally trust Telegram screenshots, because if you're willing to sacrifice your entire phone number for a fake screenshot, I mean, that's some next level obsession. But again, that's why we're here to clear this stuff up, because this is
So you're being accused of rape threats, saying the N-word, yada yada yada. So what about the pedophilia accusations?
The pedophilia accusations?
Yeah. So someone alleged, and there's no evidence to this, but that you had stated that you were told that Natalie was, or Rose at the time. Well, we'll use the, because we're going in context, Natalie now, but we're going to use the term Rose because that was in context, right? That Rose, that you were told by someone that Rose was underage, and that so you did tell someone that you believe that someone told you Rose was
underage. A friend of mine told me that she was 16 for like months for a few months, but like they never they couldn't show me physical proof because this proof like would get them in trouble because apparently in their country, they're from Sweden, they have strict laws about showing information about minors, so that's why they couldn't show me any like physical proof.
Yeah. Okay. But just for the record, like when was that stated to you? If we get a timeline.
It was stated at some point, maybe last summer at the earliest, but I can't remember exactly. It was either last summer or last fall, at least. Okay. It was around the same time when Blue first Discord server got nuked by Rose, which is where I first heard about her. Like, so like, it was either like July, maybe.
So you probably forgot about it, right?
Yeah, I forgot about it. I mean, he messaged me like a couple times about it over the month, but like, again, well, see, but yeah, a friend messaged me, but yeah.
So you were told about that. And just for the record, when Lego said that she was interested in Rose, right? So you made some comments suggesting that if she dates Rose, right?
It wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea. So was that with the knowledge that Rose was allegedly a 16-year-old? Mind, I don't believe there was any evidence ever provided. I don't know if you'd like to claim this, but there was a claim by Lego after, which there's no evidence for, that Rose said she was 21. Was that ever a thing that you're aware of, or?
Well, Lego, I'm trying to think. So Lego told the mods at some point, or people in the server just passing conversation that she was 22. Like we asked her, hey, how old is Rose really? She said she verified that she was 22, and we all trusted her because she was trustworthy at the time. Rose wasn't really the most trustworthy person because of her continuous lies with valid L stuff, but that was a whole nother mess.
I thought you said, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. My bad, hun. I thought you said
it's okay.
The reason you didn't want Lego to date Rose because she was untrustworthy and unstable. So why are you now saying that she's stable?
That's true. Well, no, I meant she was unstable. I'm not denying that, but like she was unstable. She was lying about her age. Like that's why I told her. I told her because of like she's known to lie about stuff, mentally unstable, stuff like that.
Yeah, but just given that all this. So it was stated by Lego at one point that she was 21, or was it 22? You said, I believe it was
22.
Okay, it was 22. Mind, that came out from Lego, and you all believed it. Then might I ask, why in the messages are you saying that she might be called a pedophile for it? If, again, assuming everyone believed that at the time Rose was 22, why would that even be a possible idea if, again, she's 22?
You mean where I mentioned where her previous relationship was groomed or whatever? Was it that? I was talking about Starlight's relationship in that, if it's that screenshot, because Starlight was accused by Rose of grooming somebody else, a separate thing when they were dating.
But like you
after they broke up.
You used the term Starlight tried and didn't end. Starlight tried and it didn't end well for her, and she got outed as a groomer. So I mean,
it's not Rose specifically.
Okay.
So can you repeat that? My internet cut off. What happened?
So what happened with Starlight is after they broke up, Rose exposed her falsely afterwards because she made a mistake. But anyway, she got falsely outed as a pedo and following a minor's NSFW account. But a month later, Rose retracted that statement and apologized for doing that because she got the information wrong, and I don't know what happened with that. But the grooming, Starlight did not groom Natalie Rose. It was a completely different person.
But you can understand why the wording of that seems very
I know. I should have worded it better.
Well, I don't blame you because again, you didn't understand that. Again, assuming that you didn't have any belief that Rose was anything but 22, I can understand why you wouldn't be thinking about wording it. But the wording really reads very much like you're suggesting if she dates Rose because she's dating Rose, she'll be a pedophile. Given that Rose later turned out to be 16.
When was Lego out as a pedophile?
At the beginning of May? Yeah, May 10th.
Alright, I'm gonna play a video clip for you guys, if you do not mind.
Yeah.
And you were still defending Lego before the video came out, right?
I met my last message with her was like the day before she got out of.
Okay.
So, so the timeline is that you warned your friend about Natalie because she was unstable, and you had forgotten that she was 16, and then during May,
I didn't forget. I messaged Lego that she was possibly 16 and possibly seen proof. But I was like 50-50 on the proof because Rose said it herself in this DM conversation. She said it was fake. I don't know if she said it was fake, but like
records of this, because that'd be very helpful.
A record of the screenshot
of you saying she might be 16, because again,
okay, let me get that.
That'd be very important that Lego was made aware of that.
She was made aware on February 6th, but I told her I was like 50-50 on the proof. Let me get that up. Here it is. Let me take a screenshot. Okay.
Let's check the screenshot out.
Okay.
So a friend of mine sent me a screenshot saying that Rose is 16. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know how they got it, but it's a Discord DM.
Yeah.
Lego said I think she's cracked. Oh, John probably. Pob said so.
Yeah, I forgot what that context was about, honestly. What Pob had to do with it, I don't remember what that context was.
There wasn't any deleted messages, because I'm just saying this reads very funnily, but I'm sure like there could be context that we're missing. But it just reads very funnily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So was there any like Lego side or any deleted messages here?
No, she never deleted messages with me.
Okay.
So you warned Rose that she was 22. Sorry. You warned Natalie.
Lego.
Sorry. You warned Lego that she was 16.
16.
And then you just dropped it. You didn't say anything else. You're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I had no idea she was doing any of that stuff back then. Like,
no, because the ERP stuff happened on January something.
Yeah, and I had no idea that happened in January. Like, I literally did not know anything about it. No one did.
Yeah, but what about also the
He kept hidden.
What about the child porn thing?
Okay, so the child porn thing. Okay, so as Lego explained, it was a channel that was asked for by Rose to Lego.
I would clarify that Lego did make 7 different stories about that channel. So again, first
my short version is that Rose asked for it and Lego just gave it to her, and we were all under the assumption that she was 22 because Lego had told everyone that she was, so we assumed it was an adult channel, and it was age-gated. You had to click a warning to even get access to it. Mods had access to it for whatever reason, I don't know why, but like I never viewed the channel. Like I'm not even lying about that. I never clicked on that channel because I did not want to see NSFW. I'm not into that stuff. I do not want to see anyone else's stuff. Like I did not want to see that. I'm telling the truth when I say that.
Yeah. I totally believe you. May I play a video for you?
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's the video from my space.
Yeah.
Really? You're gonna seriously
say really happened though? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, okay, so this didn't even start with Lego Shirama. This didn't even start with her. This started when started to then this other furry who got NSFW feral art drawn.
Yep.
Now, I do not defend that shit. That was the Jick situation?
Yeah.
I thought it was old drama because Jick, this furry, used to like that stuff from like years ago. He used to have like this fur affinity account that used to run with his ex, but I don't know. The account hasn't been touched since 2018. Blah blah blah. So I thought this piece of artwork was from there or whatever from years ago when he used to like feral art, and I thought he didn't anymore. But then I get dogpiled on by literally
a random group.
by like everybody for whatever reason because I was defending him liking that stuff even though I thought he didn't anymore. Anyway, whatever. Then this other drama came about. Oh, I knew that this person was 16 even though I didn't really know her actual age because this person it's the person that Lego groomed. Okay, this person that Lego groomed has had a long history of lies, manipulation, deception, etc. Never been upfront about her age until like later on, blah blah blah. So back in mid-January, Lego messaged me saying that she had a crush on Rose/Natalie that she was 16. No, I didn't know she was 16 at the time.
Yeah,
She had a crush on Rose and Natalie.
yeah.
I had it in the back of my mind. Now, this is where the stupid part comes in. I had it in the back of my mind that she was 16 because a friend of mine had told me that they seen proof that she was 16.
Yeah.
But this said friend never showed me the proof. So how was I supposed to know that she was 16 for sure if I haven't seen proof? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and that's just fucked up, really. They're basically, it's blown out of
And
proportion.
actually, I found another DM between me and Lego saying that I told her that I might have seen, that this friend actually did show me proof later on February 6th saying that she was 16. I told, I know, I should have told more people that I thought she was 16. I told a couple people, but apparently I didn't tell enough. But, I didn't have any proof to prove it
Yeah.
if they asked. So, they don't get it. They literally
Really
think
don't,
I knew for
yeah.
a fact that she was 16. I literally
So
Okay.
you were shown proof that she was
Nope,
16.
never was shown proof. The statement said directly that the friend was shown proof.
Friend
It's
was
very
shown,
misleading.
the friend was shown proof, and
Never
you-
provided.
Never showed me.
never showed Shreds, but it was in the back of her mind during the first time that they were talking about Lego and Natalie dating. I thought
Yeah. Well,
you said you forgot about it.
it was in the back of my head, and I know I could have.
You said you forgot about it, but now you're saying it's in the back of your head. So which one is it? Because back of the head means I currently think
I'm sorry, so I forgot about it. I mean, it was literally in the back of my head. But I told a few people. I told Keith the Protogen in November that she was possibly 16. He knew about it too.
Yeah, but you're saying that it was in the
And
back
I
of your
guess I just
mind.
wasn't thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking to say anything. I don't know why.
I would say that, I mean,
That's
me
a big fuck up.
personally,
I know.
if I hear an allegation that someone's 16, I'm not forgetting that, but I can kind of see how someone might be forgetting that. But
Yeah.
Well, Shred said during the time that she was talking to Lego about Rose that in the back of her mind, which means currently in the back of her mind, that she was 16. And why
At
would
the time, yes, but I guess it slipped my mind at the time, and I didn't really.
it was in the back of your mind, but it slipped your mind?
Yeah, it slipped out. I don't know how. I just didn't tell people. I don't know why. I guess I just either didn't want to cause drama, or I don't know. It was literally a big mistake on my part, and I admit that was literally my fault.
You do realize that you are the reason that Lego groomed Rose, right?
I told Lego her age. I mean, her grooming her is up to her.
No, but it was in the back of your mind, and you were too, I guess, I don't want to call you stupid, but too stupid to think of hey, maybe I should warn this person that they were not of age to date a 20-something-year-old.
I mean, I did warn her, but she didn't listen clearly. But nobody knew she was going to ERP.
I would make. I'd say that very, very many, people that are guilty like to say I'm stupid and I was ignorant of that. No, and this isn't any sort of disrespect, but Shreds, in your situation specific, I do believe that it might have slipped your mind. I don't think most people would let that slip their mind, but I can see.
I know.
It's possible. Yeah, and there is a lot there. But at the end of the day, there's no real proof either way. I mean, no one's provided any evidence toward Rose. But if there isn't any more points on this, I had another point I'd like to make. Fire, do you have any more?
There you go.
So one thing that I personally viewed, and I'd like to say I saw there being certain posts that you had made. So there were a lot of retweets that were very I mean, you self-admit, I don't know if you self-admit to this, but you have a child audience on Twitter, and that was very clearly shown when a 16-year-old came to defend you in that thread, which I would not personally let a 16-year-old defend me on points of me posting NSFW or anything. I don't think that's...
I didn't post anything NSFW though.
Well, okay, so this this is very, very. I'd say that this isn't exactly what I'd be posting to my minor audience personally.
What?
I wouldn't be showing that to my minor. I'm just saying a lot of these, and this was one of them that I'm looking at and I'm like, okay, that's not porn, but I wouldn't post that to children, essentially. Okay. And that's what it comes down to. And it's very weird that you have you made a statement saying essentially that where was it? I can pull it up, but it was the infamous like the one image tweet where essentially someone had called you out for a post you had made, and then you doubled down in the response, but like the post really didn't look good on you.
I know, that was my mistake.
Well, and I agree that was, but like, I mean, it's one thing to make a mistake. You typed a straight paragraph doubling down on that mistake. I mean,
Yeah, and it seems you make a lot of mistakes. You make a lot of fuck ups. It's always like, oh, I did something bad and I'm sorry, or I forgot, yada yada
I
yada.
know.
So honestly, I personally don't believe that you didn't know, or you didn't. It was like you didn't know that Rose is 16, or think that she was 16 when you were talking to Lego about it.
Yeah.
So I personally don't believe that. I think you maybe intentionally got Natalie groomed because.
I didn't do anything as intentionally.
But you say that all the time. You say that all the time. Every time you fuck up, every single time you mess up, you say, I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. Every single time. And you never change. You never change. You never change. So,
I'm trying to.
No, you're not, because you've been doing this for like what? Your account is like 11 years old, right?
okay.
And you've been doing this for so long, and you haven't changed.
So I made this. This was the post I made that you made. Now it's not this individual that's the issue. This keeps happening. You do something, it's stupid. It looks bad in hindsight, and now that it's not happening, you agree it's stupid. Should have never made that tweet. Should have never made that response. The problem is it keeps happening. All right, that happened. Got some kickback. And I have a screenshot where I legitimately opened your Twitter for an example, and I saw this. Now, I'm not going to say anything. I mean, it's very borderline to me because it just doesn't look right for, I just really don't like the look of that. And actually, fun fact, that's the actual feral Sona, or whatever, the feral profile picture that Lego had on her Discord.
It is?
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It's the same
It
Pokemon.
is.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Sure. Yeah.
But I mean, the problem is that there's nothing that I can see that's going to stop this from happening. It's essentially a cycle, right? Like if it happened one time, I don't care. 2 times, I mean, people make mistakes. 3 times, all right, that's weird. 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, like it keeps happening. That's the main issue I'm having. Is it just keeps on happening.
Yeah, and you keep on saying that you're gonna change. You didn't remember, or I forgot, or stuff like that. Yeah, it keeps on happening. Every single time it happens, it keeps on happening.
And I can see your point that it was a mistake, but every time it's a mistake, you don't learn from your mistakes. That's why it's a problem. That's why that's why you keep having drama. And I think it's very simple.
Yeah,
Personally, I understand, but like you understand that like it keeps happening, right? And I think that the reason that it's such a thing is because there's no way you didn't at one point understand that it kept happening, right? I don't see that this is anything different. And I mean, the recent events have been frankly just horrendous, right? For example, I believe in some way or another, can you explain this? That you apparently published your own full docs?
I didn't publish it. Okay, so what happened was I stupidly falsely DMCA'd Extinction for stealing audio from my Twitter space. I felt bad about it immediately and took it down after I talked to Rose about it, and that she wanted me to take it down. I was like, yeah, I probably should take this down. So I retracted the statement, and that was the copyright.
Okay. But how did that lead to all your information getting publicized?
I have no idea. So I think someone like Rose claimed. Well, Natalie claimed that I DMCA'd her evidence website on me. I'm like, I never did. She said I had to provide my ID to them. I never did that. I don't know what she's talking about with that.
So let me clarify, right? If you file a DMCA claim with, for example, YouTube, right?
Yeah.
The legal process behind that is essentially you're telling another legal party that they're at fault for violating your copyright or your use of something, right?
Yeah.
The process is automated, but the fact is that your information that you've put on YouTube, that you're legally certifying is your information. Because mind, it is automated, but legally you must put your information to file one of these DMCAs. It provides that to the defendant in this case, right?
I know.
So they respond. So essentially, if you're filing a DMCA takedown, right? You essentially give them your personal information, but you, I believe, also receive their personal information. I could be wrong on receiving because, again, it's automated. It's not the legal process. It's a pseudo-legal process, essentially, because it operates within YouTube's TOS, which reflects the law, but is not the law. You're not going to a court. You're just going to YouTube, right? So essentially, if you're going to file a DMCA, your information is public to the person you're DMCAing. Yeah. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I believe what happened was apparently you publicized it.
I didn't publicize myself. I didn't. I never posted my personal information myself.
But okay, maybe it's a misunderstanding because I've heard from a lot, but that's what I've heard. In addition, who was the person you DMCA'd or took down?
Well, for Twitter, it was Extinction for stealing audio from my Twitter space. That was the only DMCA I really filed.
Nothing else, right? And you didn't make any of that information public. None of it.
No, I did not make any of that public.
Okay. Because that's the story that has been portrayed. Now, since you didn't make that public, the person that you DMCA'd must have been the one who made it public. So why would that person like what was the situation behind that? So they took an audio clip of you and put it on their Twitter? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they took an audio clip of me from my Twitter space that I held where I was saying, the Natalie stuff. They kept spamming it and taking it out of context and misrepresenting of what I was actually saying, saying I was defending a zoo file and blah blah blah, and so whatever. So they kept spamming it to a few of my followers, and I was getting really annoyed at it. So I was I'm just gonna see what happens with this one DMCA and see if it goes anywhere. And it got taken down. I immediately, once I did it, I told a friend of mine that I had second thoughts about it, and I should probably, So I had second thoughts about it, and then I was talking to Natalie about it, and she told me to take it down. So I did. I was I probably should just take it back, retract it.
What I'd just say is, by the way, just for future reference, any posts of anything essentially is fair use.
I know that.
They are re-uploading your content, it's fair use. What you and again, if it was a lawsuit, you might take them for defamation or something, but. I mean, you filed a legal document, essentially. It might have been a pseudo-legal document, but the practical implication was a legal document against someone for something they didn't do wrong. I mean, it's very, you see where the issue is it's very negligent to be taking those sorts of steps. And I just find it why would you do so? Why did was that
I was emotionally upset. I was just upset, really, really upset and emotionally in emotion.
A DMCA process isn't one click. I mean, it's a whole filing system, with everything, even with YouTube where you're not going through the legal documentation. It's still a whole process. I mean, I'm just saying that it's very out of pocket to file an entire DMCA over feeling bad. I mean,
I was just upset that he was spamming stuff. I know it was stupid.
Jerry, take DMs.
I am. I think that it's just, how does this keep happening, Shreds? How does you have one drama, it goes to the next drama. Genuinely, is it an individual case by case thing, or because me personally, if I had this much drama and it wasn't because of my actions and I couldn't change it, which is from what it seems to me, that's what it seems like, I'd take myself off the internet. And I think you did that at one point. You went on break on Twitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Throughout that entire break, you were actively tweeting. And I even personally called you out on that. I'm aren't you supposed to be on break? And then an hour later, you took off the on break. So I mean, the problem really stems from, and this doesn't sound very professional, but you're chronically online. And
I know I am. I know.
I'm just saying, it's I mean, someone made a tweet and they're you should get off the internet, go find a job, start a family, whatever. But it's I mean, clearly you're not getting anything out of the internet. I mean, I just don't see why. How does this keep happening?
I wish I could answer that.
Because personally, I think it's because you don't want to change.
I do want to change. I'm trying. I'm just too addicted.
Where's the proof? Where's the proof of you wanting to change?
I've said it a few times that I want to.
Want to, but where's the proof?
But
Omari wants to stop grooming children, but he keeps doing it. So where's the proof that you want to change?
I'm taking my break. I'm trying to.
Go back on Twitter. Do you say I want to take breaks?
You're taking a break since when? Did you say you're taking a break or you took a break? Because that break was not a break. You were on Twitter, active daily.
Plus, you also go on
I'm
your
taking
event.
a break now.
Plus, you also go on your event account, so that's not really taking a break.
I don't use my event account, really. I haven't used it recently.
How recently?
It's only been a few days. I haven't used my event account for like anything.
But your breaks only last like what 5 seconds, and then you're back on Twitter.
I know. I'm bad at that. I know. I'm trying to log off, but like every time, like now, like tonight, I was just chilling, and then I get false accusations thrown at me.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is there? I don't know, but I just you can understand, Fry. Who the hell would go start an entire Telegram account, fake an entire chat log, which the chat log is real. The is real. That's all real.
Yeah, but it's not me.
Account. Exactly. But like, I mean, I get you got ops, right? But how strong are your ops to be faking an entire Telegram? I mean, PewDiePie didn't even have that, and he's the most famous YouTuber. No one was faking DMs with him. I mean, like, it's just the reason that people believe that is mainly because no one would take that effort, and apparently someone did. And frankly, I think I'm going to come back to this, and I hope we can keep communications open, because I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to do my own research. I'm going to figure out where those screenshots came from, who, did all of that, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to figure that out. Another thing I'm going to figure out is these posts that you post that are very clearly suggestive. They're not appropriate for your children audience. Why do you retweet that? I mean, what competition?
Yeah, but you gotta understand that there are children following you. So why are you?
I know.
So you're aware of that children are following you. You still post this crap.
I mean, I get the art style. The art style of some rat and Meowskulls kissing. I mean, you like the art style, but, you gotta understand that the content of the image is absolutely not acceptable. There's no way you liked the art style so much you just retweeted this. I mean, the art style is porn. That's what the composition is. It's softcore porn. Now, thank God you haven't ever retweeted actual porn, but, I mean, frankly, you've been called out for this repeatedly. Why didn't you just not do that? You know what I mean? Because, you've been called out. Every time you tweet these, I'm sure someone called you out.
Not really.
Not really, but,
But it's happened multiple times.
I don't recall it happening multiple times, or, barely. I don't remember.
Well, if you look at the screenshots, we have this, there are more, but those were the main heavy hitters. I can pull up more if you'd like, but, I mean, there's just a lot of, it's not something that, it's I don't know, let me get some more, because, this isn't something that happened once, twice, 3 times. This is something that's, a reoccurring thing, and I want to, assess that it's a reoccurring thing, because these are images with very weird sexual concepts, and I'd say they're not at all suitable for kids. Now, you can make the argument that these images aren't porn, but I mean, I wouldn't show a 16-year-old this. I wouldn't do that.
No. The youngest followers Shreds has 13.
Exactly, that's my point. I was gonna go saying I wouldn't show this to a 16-year-old, 15-year-old, 14. This isn't it's not porn, but it's definitely adult concepts that you shouldn't be retweeting, because again, if again, you have kid followers. I mean, you have to be responsible for that, and if you're not responsible for that, I don't think you should be having a massive platform like you do. I mean, 20,000 followers ain't nothing, right? I mean, I have I think it's 20 followers, right? And I still have active people in my comments. Every single post I make, I get 3 comments, and notable portion of those are children. So everything I post, I have to be aware a kid is going to see this. Would I be comfortable private messaging this to a kid? And if I'm not, then it shouldn't be put up when you have kids around. Now, it's different if you have 18 plus and kids happen to follow you, because you can't control who follows you. It's a public account, right? But if you have, and I believe at one point you even had suggestive in your bio, I think. I could be wrong.
Didn't.
Okay, I could be wrong on that. But I mean, you can see the point why, like, you have to be responsible for that. It's not acceptable to just, oops, my bad. I'm not, like, that's not an acceptable thing.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think if you're not going to take those steps, you need to take yourself off the internet, or at least off of Twitter. You know, keep it on
Just the
Discord, or
internet
keep
in
it where you
general,
can
because you're internet addicted. You're literally internet addicted. You post like, fucking like thousands of times a day. I mean, I think I made a post once, right? And you responded within a second.
Yeah. And I mean, it's like, it's just wild to me. It's like, Shreds, look, after this, and I want to seam this up because I'm tired of having to cover Shreds, right? Tired of having to hear about it. I'm tired of the drama. You need to, like, and I don't know if you'd like help with it. I'm happy to, like, come and try to regulate whatever, do whatever. But, like, you need to figure something out to stop all this drama, because it's getting to a tipping point where, beyond this point, if you keep messing up, it's just going to get worse. You've already been doxxed. You're already hated. I mean, if you keep making the same mistakes, there are going to be real consequences. And, like, I'm not trying to threaten you or anything. I'm just saying people hate people they don't like. And the problem being is you're gaining people that don't like you, and you're gaining the wrong crowd not liking you. I mean, some people you can afford to have not like you. Other people you can't. And you're starting to get people that you can't really afford to have hating on you, especially given that your information is now essentially public. So I'm just saying, is like, I understand that, of course, you are the victim, but you're the victim of your own stupidity.
Yeah.
So, and you understand this, and you say that you're trying to change, but, like, at the end of the day, you're not going to unless you actually change. And that sounds kind of counterintuitive. You're not going to change if you don't change. But, like, genuinely, like, I know personality traits like you are not going to change unless you actually change.
Yeah, like Omari.
Oh God.
But, like, again, just, like, respectfully, people, like, you do an action, and then you apologize. Nobody cares that you apologized. They take that into account when they're thinking about what you did. Oh, they apologize for doing that. And maybe if it's something like you bullied someone and you apologize to the person you bullied, that's fine. But you can't just say, oh, I'm sorry for posting suggestive shit to kids, and you keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Check the M. You're checking the M's, right?
I am.
But wait. But yeah, no, you make mistake after mistake after mistake, and you don't learn from it. And I don't believe that you want to change. I don't, because there's no proof of it. And you make excuse after excuse after excuse. So how are we supposed to believe that you actually did know that Rose was 16 and just let Lego just fucking
let someone get groomed? I mean, because that's what it looked like. Again, if it was just that, maybe people would believe you. But it's that, and then you get caught up in this, and then you get caught up in the other thing. You got so much drama on your name that it's gone from people assuming you're innocent to people assuming you're guilty. I mean, I'm looking at the Telegram accusation, and it's, again, we're going to have to fully disprove that on our own, right? Because your statement and their statement are counter, and it's good that you've shown that you actually have an account. That's something that wasn't really out there. But, like, it's gone from, I assume this person's innocent, because why wouldn't they? To, oh, there's another thing about Shreds. I assume it's true before it's disproven. And that's just because your track record of, I mean, a lot of things tend to be coming out against you. I mean, frankly, I think the best thing you should do is genuinely actually delete your account. Don't disable it, delete it. I mean, like, because clearly you're not going to change. You're not going to stop going on Twitter. Like you've said you're going to take breaks, and then you're tweeting through the break. I mean, every time you've tried to do this, it just doesn't work. Nothing changes.
Mm-hmm.
So, when this is all done, are we going to keep hearing about Shreds drama? Like, what's going to change?
No, you're not.
Okay, but like,
so then delete your account.
Okay.
Like, that's what I think you have to do. Or at the very least, like, delete your account and then, like, uninstall the apps. Or just get them off your phone. Don't go on an alt account. Don't do nothing. I mean, genuinely. I mean, it's very clear that the problem being is you have a massive follower base and you're not responsible enough to keep that follower base safe and in line.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Space Kitty or whatever the name was?
I don't. Space Kitty. So they had all these accusations against Rose. Not accusations, but they know a lot about her history, Natalie, and what happened with Alot Else. What happened to. They just have a whole bunch of things against Rose. Like how she used to associate with zoophiles. She used to associate with Zerkalo, apparently, allegedly. She allegedly skinned a cat. I don't know. The Space Kitty claims to have a photo of that, but doesn't share it with people due to the graphic nature.
No.
What else?
But didn't you defend her at one point?
Well, kind of, yeah. Well, I don't really know them that well, but like I kind of did because, well, they said that they were in another chat at the time when that conversation happened with Natalie, but like I don't know. I guess I believe them because again, I haven't trusted Rose a lot because of her stuff, but like
But
I trusted them more
there's a
than.
screenshot, right, of let me see, let me pull it up. Jerry, where did our screenshots go?
Scroll up in the chat. But I mean, here, even look at this. I mean, like, I get you retweet thousands of tweets a day,
I
but
don't see
like,
that as a big deal in my opinion.
I mean, it's not a big deal. But if you add that to everything else that you've retweeted, I mean, it's something that I wouldn't say that's appropriate for kids. I wouldn't be sending that to children. And at the end of the day, I'd just say that this repeated relapse it's just not acceptable. I think genuinely you need to delete the apps off your phone, get off the social media. You need to be done with it.
So,
I mean, because
go on, Jerry.
you keep it pushing. I mean, people can forgive, but if it keeps happening, that's a pattern. And I mean, I think that if you keep fucking up, it's going to keep getting worse. And I mean, respectfully, I care about results. I don't care about the way to get there. I care about the children, not what I have to do to protect the children, right? So at the end of the day, is like, if you can figure out your shit, and that's how we're going to stop, this suggestive shit being shared to kids, and this weird stuff, this weird, all that, fine. But like, again, like, the problem is that you keep making these mistakes, and there's nothing that's going to suggest that it's going to stop. And like, at the end of the day is, I can come to you and I can be like, hey, get off Twitter, get off that. You can do that. Or I can repeatedly, like everyone else is going to do, have to keep covering you again and again and again. I mean,
Your mic's echoing.
yeah, your mic's echoing. But
Jerry, respond to my tweets though, or replies. But so I have a video. Kitty, right? Kitty was the one that was accused of grooming, or yeah, Space Kitty, right? Accused of grooming.
Yeah, I saw it. I know about it. But like, there was a video on them covering that, proving it was false. But the video was privated for whatever reason and taken down. I don't know why.
Because it was probably true.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. So,
I didn't know it was true. I thought it was fake because I watched the video and it seemed like there was points against it.
Just like how you thought the Rose being 22 was real and her being 16 was fake? Like that too?
No, I generally did not know much about Space Kitty. I literally barely talked to them. I never responded to like any of their posts really. Like I never DM'd them.
Why would you defend them?
I didn't trust Rose because of her lying. I know, I made stupid assumptions saying that she lies about everything, but like she kinda did when she was with Balado, and like I didn't know what to trust from her after she left them.
Alright, so give me 1 minute.
Okay.
I mean,
you can go on, Joe. You can go on. Well,
it just keeps happening. I mean, Shreds, can you give us a verifiable list of your actions that's going to lead to this shit stopping? Because that's what we need. You need to come up with some sort of plan, right? Of what you are factually going to do that can be checked up on and verified to stop with. Because again, these reposts are unacceptable. I mean, if this keeps happening, like, I mean, the reason that this is such an irrelevant thing is because this is a point where you're verifiably being called out on all of these things, right? You can't just say I wasn't aware of it. You can't just say it was a mistake. Because if this continues after this point, it is going to be a conscious effort, essentially, to continue it. I mean, that's why this is a tipping point. If you start taking actions, and I don't hear another bad thing Shreds has done, because it's very easy. I mean, there are millions of people out there, and I'm not getting Twitter recommendations of the call-outs to them, right? There's millions of furries out there, and they're all keeping it pushing. If that all stops, I mean, at the end of the day, is the people are just not going to care about you anymore. And frankly, the more that if this continues, people are going to start to care about you, and it's going to keep going. I mean, your reputation is at an all-time low, and it's only going to keep getting worse if you try to keep it pushing. I think you just got to pull the plug on it, take a break, and extend that break forever. Because, like, I don't think you can responsibly hold a large following.
I can.
I mean,
no, you can't.
The issue is like, if you have a large following, right? Any one of these things is enough to get you called out. Any one of the things we've brought up is enough for you to be, like, looked down upon, right? The collective of this leads to people here, like, I can't, let me explain this, right? I can't go like 7 hours on Twitter without hearing about a new Shreds thing, or at least something new to me that I haven't heard. Right? I mean, currently you can't just keep it pushing like this. It's not sustainable or anything. I mean, I just think you need to, because again, like all of these call outs, like people don't just get called out like this. This isn't just a week
called out for. Like, what am I being called out for?
Well, you're being called out for the repeated posts, the doubling down. I mean, overall, just like again, just look at your ads. I mean, like some of it is false, no doubt, or at least dubious. But like at the end of the day, you just need to just like you're here. I don't interview nobodies. I mean, the last person I really interviewed, was Amari, right? I mean, like the fact that you're here shows that you are making mistakes that need to be corrected.
Yeah.
So, like, until you can figure out and verify and provably show in a way that you're not going to, I don't think you should be on Twitter every single day retweeting like 80 times a day. I just don't think it's healthy.
Okay.
So, here's that screenshot of you, defending Space Kitty.
When was that? That was to Natalie because, again, I thought they said they were in another chat at the time, and there was a video covering it, and unfortunately it was taken down, and I believed them because I think Space Kitty showed their side of things and saying how it was false, so that's why I believed them.
Hold on. Space Kitty. I can find. Yeah, there you go. Give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. Space Kitty said, "I don't something." Hold on, fuck. Where's the fucking picture? God damn it. Go off and cook, Jerry. Let me find the shit.
I'm just saying, is like people at the end of the day, it's an individual problem, right? You as an individual are making these mistakes, and I say that not because you're at fault, because this doesn't happen to people. It doesn't just happen because of accidents, right? It is an individual's inability to stop making accidents that leads to situations like this. And for whatever reason, it's not being self-regulated. It's not being like, okay, this happened, I got called out for it, it's not going to happen again. The problem is that you apologize for something, but then it happens again, or something just as bad happens. I mean,
sorry. So yeah, let's go back to you defending Space Kitty and the video being fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did this chat go down?
It was only a couple days ago with Natalie. That was the chat you showed me?
Okay, then...
Maybe yesterday, I don't remember. Was it yesterday or a couple days ago?
Defending Space Kitty.
Yeah, that. Go ahead.
When, give me a second, to restart my phone. When on January, Space Kitty says, "Hey, Rose, me ERPing with a minor for their mental health does not make me a pedophile."
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How did I forget about that or not see it?
How did you forget about that?
How did you forget? Yeah, so you forgot again. You forgot again. Like you forgot Rose the 16.
I mean, that is not a post I would forget, personally.
Yeah,
I misinterpreted. I misinterpreted.
Can you explain to me the interpretation you had, please, of this tweet?
I can't. I really can't. I don't know what happened. I remember. I thought I remember seeing it, but like.
You just say you didn't remember seeing it. You just say you didn't remember seeing it.
I believe I saw it when it was posted, but like.
I mean, I'm sorry, but hey, Rose, me RPing with a minor for their mental health doesn't make me a pedophile.
And then you defend. And then you defend.
Because I thought the evidence wasn't credible. I don't know.
They admitted to it.
I mean, I understand. Okay, maybe the evidence is fake. Let's say all the evidence is fake, right? And then let's say it's unproven to be real, because let's be real, it's not fake. It was unproven to be real, and then they make a comment like that. You then defend them. I mean, you can understand how like.
Yeah, I know how that looks. I know how that looks.
You know how that looks. How did you not before you made the response? I mean, I refuse to believe you were at least aware of how it looked. It's impossible.
Yeah, that looks bad.
It's next level.
It looks bad. No, you knew. You saw the tweet, yet you still defend the pedophile. You have a history of defending pedophiles.
I misinterpreted what it said, I think, somehow.
How? What was your interpretation?
Just any possible interpretation of that.
So I thought the evidence was false because Space Kitty showed proof to them that they were in another chat. And that Rose was just making up stuff about them again because she was mad that Space Kitty was exposing her shit. So that's why
Shut up. I'm talking about the tweet that Space Kitty made admitting to ERPing with a minor. How did you misinterpret that?
I thought that was a joke he was making. I don't know.
A joke. Oh, yeah, it's a very funny joke.
I thought it was being sarcastic.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. No,
Like, what do you think he was talking about? Fucking enterprise resource planning? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm sorry, but how could you have interpreted that?
I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know.
You know what you were thinking? You were thinking that it is okay to ERP with minors.
It's not okay.
Then why did you defend him yesterday?
I unfollowed him, actually, after Rose talked to me about him.
So, here's a video of Space Kitty getting Chris Hansen by someone.
I saw the video.
Yeah, well, you're gonna see it again, because obviously you can't remember shit, or you're stupid.
I remember this video. I thought it was her fabricating evidence.
How? It was never disproven.
Because Space Kitty they were in another chat when it was taking place. That's why I thought it was fake.
So you thought that was fake, right? Then the person makes the statement of admitting that they did what was in that clip, and you still defended them.
Because I thought they were making fun of Rose for faking evidence. That's what I interpreted it as, for whatever reason.
Bullshit. I
call it bullshit.
No, it isn't. I think you're a pedophile.
I'm not.
Because you share suggestive shit. You defend.
It's not suggestive.
You know what? I'm gonna unblur it.
No, don't. It's not on the recording.
Unblur what?
That's suggestive.
What is?
That's suggestive. Everything we spoiled.
You know what? I'm gonna just be real. Let's just.
Can we break down
this comment, right? Pointing that out. Like. All right, your response is not to say it's not suggestive.
I was stupid for posting that picture, okay? I admit it.
No, not the picture. Your response to the picture is what's really important.
Well, I've seen minors post way worse stuff. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Child porn exists.
I know.
Just because child porn exists doesn't mean you can post your nudes to children.
That's not a nude.
I mean, I'm scaling the thing up. You've seen minors post way worse shit, which is fair. But you're posting as an adult content to your minor audience.
Yeah, I don't understand how this is adult content.
And I believe that was blurred by someone else, not you.
It was. It was someone else.
Yeah. So, and you're a woman, right? So you're showing So you're showing your bare titties covered by a very thin piece of clothing to children.
I mean, like exactly what the tweet says is right on the money. I mean, you're showing your tits to your 90% minor follower base.
Children below the age of 12. Because, children below the age of 13 can see that shit. Because a lot of children follow you. You have like 21,000 followers. Oh, like fucking 70% of them are underage. You show your tits to all of them. Yeah, you show suggestive crap to all of them. You defend pedophiles.
I don't defend pedophiles.
Yes, you did.
So
unknowingly, because Rose is a freaking manipulator.
Unknowingly, but unknowingly to you is you didn't realize. It doesn't mean you should. I mean, you read both. You saw the evidence and you saw the tweet. I cannot in any way interpret this.
They showed proof that they were in another chat at the time, and I thought to believe them.
Yeah, but when Space Kitty admits to saying, "Hey, Rose, me RPing with a minor for the mental health doesn't make me a pedophile," and you're like, "Oh, yeah,"
they were making fun of what Rose was saying about them.
Bullshit.
That's what I thought it was.
Bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
Yes, it is. Because then you defend them. And then you post suggestive shit towards children. And then you post your barely bare titties to children. And then whoa, let me finish. Don't cut me off, you potential pedophile. So you're not a potential pedophile. Okay, sorry. Child groomer. Fucking wow. Yeah. Okay, wow. So you defend drama, even though you think that
I don't defend the Gucci drama.
You did until the
proof of Rose associating with Zerkalo, a fucking zoo sadist.
What?
Yeah, Oh, you didn't know? Rose used to associate with Zerkalo, who's a zoo sadist.
I don't care about Rose. We're not talking about Rose. We're talking about you. Stop deflecting. You knew.
They done way worse shit than I did.
You knew that Natalie was 16, yet you still let her get groomed.
She lied about her age all the time.
Yeah, but someone told you, and in the back of your mind, and even then, you still say, hey, there's a possibility of this person being 16, do not date them. And you didn't do it.
And I did tell her, but she didn't listen, clearly.
And then you still defended her after that. You still defended her after that.
Because everyone else did, because she told the server she was 22 and an adult. Like, if you ask all the other mods at the time, we all thought the same thing.
But you told Rose, you told Lego, right, that hey, this person might be 16.
Yes, but then Lego told the server, I don't know when, it was before or after this happened, that she verified that she was 22, and we all believed her.
Did you see the verification?
She never showed it, but like we all assumed she was trustworthy at the time because there was no reason not to trust her.
No reason not to trust her. Okay. No, I think you're a danger to children.
And I even literally I left her server a couple times because of Rose's outburst. Rose literally threatened to shoot up a Walmart in her server.
Because Rose is mentally unstable.
Well, no shit.
Shreds isn't?
Yeah, but fucking still. I mean, Rose isn't fucking posting this shit towards children. Like
she's posted very suggestive photos of herself on her page.
She's a child. You're a fucking what?
Oh, so that's okay.
What?
So that's okay then if she's a child to post it. But
no, but I'm not gonna criticize a child for doing stupid shit because children are stupid. But you're 25 and you still doing this shit, and you don't change. You don't make any effort to change.
Damn.
You can cook, Jerry. You can cook.
No, I mean, I'm just saying is like Rose's defense or character or any of that is completely separate from what you've done, Shreds. All right, completely separate. All right. Yes, it's true that Rose is the one bringing the allegations, but at the same time, the most notorious zoophile leaks in this community were brought by someone, I believe it was Snake Thing, who was a zoophile themselves. All right. It doesn't care about the character of the person making the allegation. The allegation itself is what matters. So the fact being is that, well, yeah, whatever you say about Rose might be true, whatever, doesn't matter. The fact is what you're doing is separate from it. And this is something that Vexium Swift has done. He says, well, I might be doing this thing, but other people do this, so I don't care and I'm not going to take responsibility for example, exposing kids to porn. For example, advertising a porn server to children. All this.
For example, advertising suggestive shit towards children.
Suggestive, but interpretation, I guess.
Listen, I understand your point. The statement of you showed your tits to your community.
That was a stupid picture I posted, okay?
But it wasn't just stupid, right? It wasn't just stupid. You showed your tits to children. That's beyond stupid. That is you showing porn to kids.
Okay, I understand.
That's not just stupid. That's you showing porn to kids.
I know. I'm stupid.
But like you understand that like the action is what matters. It's not the intent. It's the action. I mean, intent can be a factor.
There was no intent. It was just stupidity.
Oh, I understand, but your intent was not bad, right? But the reality was you showed what is porn. I mean, you showed your tits.
Well, I don't know if it's porn, but okay.
That is true. Pornography is material recorded to be, that's what it is. But
it's your bare tits. It's your bare tits, barely covered, showing to people as young as 13, possibly younger. And you post other suggestive shit, and you don't change. You never change. You defend pedophiles.
No, I don't.
Yes,
you did. There's a record of it.
You did.
Because I didn't know the information.
You said you did.
But you had the information. You clearly had the information. I mean, look at it, frankly. I mean, you saw the tweet, you saw the evidence. You might not have believed the evidence, but you saw the person admitting to ERPing with a minor for their quote.
I forgot about that tweet.
You saw it at one point and you discarded it.
I saw it. Okay, look, I saw the tweet, but I thought they were being sarcastic toward Rose because Rose was fucking harassing them and making up shit about them again.
How is this sarcastic? How is it in any way sarcastic?
I don't know, but I thought it was.
I don't know.
If anyone makes a joke about them being a pedophile or them grooming a kid, they're either I
read it wrong.
How did you interpret it?
I told you, I thought they were just joking about it.
Okay, then Jerry, go on.
I'm just saying, is like, how many posts have you seen of your friends admitting to like ERPing with minors that you thought were ironic? I mean, how
it doesn't happen really.
Exactly. So how could I'm just saying, I see someone saying anything, even joking about it, You can't even make you just don't make jokes about being a pedophile like ever.
And
I mean,
it's not even sarcasm. It's just a straight up admission. It's an admission. It's not sarcasm at all. It's, hey Rose, me ERPing with a minor for their mental health does not make me a pedophile. That is not sarcasm. That is not a joke. That is an admission. I don't know how the hell you could have interpreted it as anything else.
I know.
So if you know, then why did you defend them?
I don't anymore.
You did. You did yesterday. For fuck's sake.
I didn't see that tweet.
You said you did. You said you did.
I thought all the way back in January, and I thought nothing of it at the time for whatever.
Thought nothing of someone admitting to grooming a minor. You thought nothing of it because you don't care about minors. You don't care about children. You don't care about exposing children to porn.
Do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you said you don't care about it. You're a danger to children.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Oh, fuck. You're a danger. You have endangered children, but at this point, you have. You have.
I haven't.
How?
I haven't had a single partner, really.
No, but your actions, you have endangered children. By showing suggestive shit, damning your feral shit, showing your bare titties.
Feral? What are you talking about? I don't get feral.
The Legoshi thing, the Legoshi thing, that the feral art that Legoshi posted.
It's not even remotely similar to that. I don't know how you're interpreting that as the same artwork.
Oh my god. It's a four-legged animal.
It's lying down, but okay.
It's lying down with its butt out.
With its tail, but okay.
With its tail above its asshole, you stupid fuck.
Oh, that's not. Wow. Damn.
No.
What image are we talking about?
The one where, because I don't want to fucking click on it. Yeah, no, the tail's not down. It's up. It's exposing its butt.
Doesn't show anything.
Doesn't show anything. It's showing a four-legged animal's ass, and you expose that to 22,000 children, potentially. Or not 20,000, but like what, 19,000? And then you show your titties to 19
Who
children.
said that? I'm never doing that again.
Never doing that again. You should have done it in the first place.
I know. I was stupid for doing that. I admit it.
No, you're not stupid. You're retarded. You're a dumbass. Genuinely.
Jesus.
The fishnet crop top, but okay.
Fishnet crop top that showed your titties.
Not really, but okay.
Not really, but okay.
Jesus.
No, you don't care about children. You've endangered children so many times.
I don't. I haven't done anything to children.
Jix, you defended Jix, the zoophile, right?
You're really gonna call him a zoophile?
I'm gonna. I mean, I saw the artwork. He has feral art, like straight up, not debatable.
He said that was revenge stuff from an artist from 4 years ago.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but the fact is it existed. I mean, like, I don't know what the context is of it, but it's still on the internet.
He allowed others to draw art of his Sona.
He allowed others to draw?
But let me explain. It was literal, like it was feral.
I know what it is. I know the artwork. I saw it.
So he let someone that draws feral porn draw his artwork.
Back then, he let people draw his Sona and feral artwork. Yeah, he did. And that was...
So, Shreds, I don't know how dumb you are, but you're very dumb. You know, paraphilia is a mental disorder that never goes away. So Jix will always be a zoophile. There is no changing that. So, that's what, the third fucking paraphile you've defended that we know of? And I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there's way more.
No, there isn't.
Well, shit.
I didn't do Jix that well, okay? Like, damn.
I understand that, but what you knew was the facts of the situation. And that's what really matters, is the person's personality is irrelevant. Fact being, right, and this is something you might not understand, right? If someone has a paraphilia attraction, which there are other attractions that can be cured, but let's say they have a paraphilia, they will have that till the day they die. Trying to say that I'm cured of being I'm cured of being attracted to animals, that's like saying I'm cured of being gay. It's never going to happen. If you really were that, never going to change. Okay. So the thing is that you can hide it. You can hide it, sure. But that doesn't change the fact that that's what you are.
And honestly, that revenge porn of Zix's character, I think that was an excuse, honestly, of them wanting more feral porn drawing of their art. Because once you're a paraphile, you're always a paraphile. And I told you this before. You're still dying on this hill.
Okay, I agree.
I don't think you do agree.
I don't think. Yeah. You don't. No, you're just saying that so you gotta stop yelling at you, which you deserve because you've hurt children. I haven't
hurt anybody.
Exposing this type of content to kids damages their brain. There are definite studies on that shit. You have hurt children.
Shreds, this is something I've noticed with a lot of people that I've talked to. Lego and you. Those are the two main people.
Okay, I'm nothing like Lego. I'm nothing like
I'm
that
not
bitch.
comparing, but I'm comparing this individual aspect. Is the story changes with who you're talking to. So with us, you agree with us completely, but you're talking to Jick, oh, you're innocent, right? So the thing is, right, that's what I've noticed, and I've noticed that consistently. So I can see your point of, because like that's the reality of it, right? You can't be cured of a paraphilia. You can hide it, you can suppress it, you can pretend like it's gone. It's not gone. It's always there. You can't hide it. It's scientifically proven, right? It's just like you can't cure yourself being gay, all right? So I don't believe that when you're talking to other people, or that your genuine view is what you're telling us it is, because it's going to change with who you're talking to. And I've noticed this consistently.
I want you to admit that you've hurt children.
Why would I admit that when it's not true?
Because it is true.
Well, okay, let's break this down. You've admitted that scientifically, right? And you agree that being exposed to NSFW or suggestive material as a child will damage your development process, or not damage, but it can lead to porn addictions, yada yada, which are genuine mental health issues, right?
Okay, yeah.
So you exposing them to these suggestive images inherently would further that damage, or potentially begin it. So objectively, you, in posting this to your minor fan base, have led children to being damaged. So that's why I want you to say it, because if you walk it to the step-by-step, that's the reality.
So I want you to admit that you've hurt children.
I'm not gonna say that it's not true.
It's scientifically true.
Bro, my Pokemon retweets are not suggestive.
But your tits are.
That was a stupid tweet I made one time that
But you made it.
wasn't thinking.
The fact is, and I get that you take it back, but it happened. So that is something that you can't just say it didn't happen, so I didn't hurt kids. If it hurt kids, it hurt kids. And I think you don't want to say it. And I don't know. I've explained the logic. I don't think there's... What point individually can you disagree with of that logic?
What do you mean?
Like, at what point of the logic of having a porn addiction is something that it is not good for child development?
No, it's not good, but like I haven't done any of that
because it damages them. But you did. You showed your tits.
That was again I made, and I regret it.
You've also shown multiple suggestive pictures on your or reposted suggestive pictures on your Twitter, which could lead to kids getting, I hate to say this, turned on, and them getting into porn. So I want you to admit that you have endangered children.
I'm not a danger to children. Shut up.
No, you are. We've proven you are. We have proven you have endangered. At least say I have endangered children multiple times.
Not true.
It's not true. That's not true.
So you're admitting to the action, but not admitting to the whole. I mean, you're admitting
to. Look, I agree that showing that stuff to kids is not good, but like I'm not doing any of that shit.
I agree, but you're admitting that double 2 is 4, but 2 times 2 isn't 4. It's basically what's happening here.
You really think my retweets are fucking inappropriate for kids? Wow.
They're inappropriate for kids because they can damage their development.
They're not even that inappropriate, bro.
What?
They're not even that inappropriate. You just said, bruh.
Are you fucking serious? They're not that inappropriate.
They're not whatsoever.
Yeah. This show a persona with a big titties, fat ass. That's not inappropriate. Nah, none of this shit is inappropriate. Bruh, fuck you.
And fuck you too.
Oh god, fucking hell.
That was fucking... Oh my god. They're not even that suggestive, bruh. It is fucking... We showed the tweets. She showed her tits. Not even that suggestive, bruh. But yeah, I did expose porn to minors. Not even that bad, though.
I mean, I damaged children's mental health, but I don't really give a shit. Fuck you.
Fuck yeah, no.
Hey, Shreds, welcome back. Sorry I said fuck you, but please don't leave again, because we need to talk about this shit. Because if we
I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, and so do I.
But like, you understand why it's like next to impossible to believe you're trying to change when you say stuff like, it's not even that bad, bruh. To like the valid criticisms. It's like if these weren't valid criticisms, you would not be getting called out for them. Like, people don't just get called out for stupid. Sure, they do, right? But like, I mean, it's not like this is stupid. This is ask literally any mentally well person that is not a child predator if like these are valid criticisms. They'll tell you they are. These are valid. You can't be responding to these criticisms like that. And I mean, it shows your true feeling on the matter. I mean, it really does.
Oh, audio cut out. Hold on, Jerry. Your audio cut out, Jerry.
It did?
Yeah.
For you too, Shreds?
Yeah, I heard you.
Alright, well,
Well,
it's fine then.
it's fixed. Anyways, say what you said again, Jerry.
No, I'll give you the whatever. It's fine.
No, because I'm still looking. Just keep talking.
Alright, well, it's just what do we have to do to like stop this from happening again? Like, because it's gonna keep happening. What can stop this? Because there are two ways we can stop this. We can work with you, or we can work against you. And those are the only two ways we can work to stop these tweets from happening, right? And if you want to work with us, that's fine. If you don't, then that leaves one option. And like, again, it's like, I don't want to have to keep calling you out. I don't want to have to keep making posts. I don't want to have to keep doing all this stuff. I'd much rather you just figure it out on your own, which isn't going to happen. Or take, maybe some advice and get off the internet or something. Because I genuinely am
no, because I genuinely doubt that if Shreds gets off the internet and deletes her account, she's just gonna make a new one. She's just gonna make a new one. She's not gonna listen to us. She's not gonna listen to us at all. She doesn't even care that she's damaged children. She said, bruh. She's gonna keep doing what she's doing. And you know what? You repost the same shit on your fucking Tumblr too.
I haven't even used Tumblr in months.
But you have.
I literally haven't logged on to Tumblr for over 6 months, maybe even
have.
longer.
But you have.
Okay, and what have I posted down there? Nothing inappropriate.
Alright. Shreds. We have never once called with someone and done an interview like this, right? And it has not ended in that person either having to completely go the Bravo 1 going dark, dip, or just completely give up on their public presence. We don't interview people that can just keep it pushing. If you keep it pushing, I mean, you're going to be pushing it in an actual proper cancellation. Like you're going to be cooked, all right?
Yeah, and
you have to do something to change, or you're just cooked. That's how it ends. We don't.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, but like we don't just interview people that have a like if they just keep doing what they're doing, they'll be fine. No, I mean not a single person we've interviewed. No. There have been people we've interviewed that we've cleared because they did change their actions.
Oh my god.
So how is this not inappropriate?
I don't think it is.
Let me do this one. Copy image.
Are you fucking serious right now? I gotta get to bed, Pierre.
No, you say you'd stay on call. Don't go get mad at me. You say we'd stay on call as long as you need to. You need to clear this shit up. How is this not inappropriate?
That's just an artist I like.
So a dog with big titties, a big ass. That's just an artist like, and you repost it to like 19,000 children.
Oh my fucking god! I don't even know if most of my audience is children.
You've admitted
they probably are.
You've admitted it. They probably are.
We were having a discussion, and some random 16-year-old came to defend you. Like legitimately point
because I know them and they're mutual.
So you talk to children too. Great.
All right, but like,
I don't talk anything inappropriate about them.
Yeah, sure. That's what Omari said too.
So how many mutuals do you have?
Oh, you're gonna compare me to that? Okay, goodbye, Fear.
No. Oh my fucking god.
That's why we don't over push our bounds. Okay.
She'll come back.
Damn. She did come back. You're right. Fuck. God damn it. Damn. I think she's going to sleep.
No.
Oh, alright.
I don't know what I'm feeling on for because literally I want to go to bed.
I know, I understand, but you promised me that we would stay on this call as long as we need to, and I don't want you to break another promise to me.
And that's not breaking a promise. I literally just gotta go to bed. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
What time for you is it?
1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Well, still, just stay up. I know you have to go to bed, but just stay up and deal with this shit, because, like I said, this is the last time that, this is the only chance you're gonna get at, get your name cleared. So you have to stay up for this.
Okay.
You have to stay up for this. I'm sorry to say it, we have to stay up for this. And if I get mad and I get overblown, I'm sorry, I have anger issues. So don't just leave the interviews I've tried setting up that you've canceled me like 4 times. So please don't leave if I blow up.
Okay, I guess.
Jerry, go on.
It's just like The problem is you don't, as yourself, care about this. That's the problem. I mean, it's fine not to care, but it's like when you don't care about these issues, and then, that's becomes something that's known. Like, it's not a sustainable... People aren't okay with that. I mean, here's the issue, right? What happens every time, I mean, every person we've called out, what happens, right, is they lose their public reputation, right? That doesn't mean they lose followers. What that means is they lose the followers that you really don't want to be losing, and that's mainly the adults, the independent thinkers, and the people that actually contribute to a community or an existing platform, right? And what's left then is children or people that have been lied to and manipulated into believing whatever the story is of the person that's gotten canceled, right? And those communities never end well.
Yeah, and by given your track record, once all the adults leave, you're just going to be showing all this stuff to children. Are you going to respond?
What?
That once all of your adult audiences leave, and you keep posting and reposting this stuff every single day, that you're going to be exposing this type of stuff exclusively to children and harming them?
I'm not harming anybody.
Alright, that's fair. Let me tell you how it is. If you keep it pushing like this, it is not going to be a fun road ahead. You are not going to have people shouting you out. You're not going to be a loved creator, alright? People don't like the actions. It doesn't matter your view on it. I'm telling the reality how it is. People aren't going to keep it pushing with you. If you just try to keep going as you have been going, you are not going to have a community. And by that I mean anyone that speaks your name is going to speak it in a negative connotation, talking about the person that was known. I mean, you need to just like I don't know how, but if this keeps happening, you're just done. You're cooked. I mean, I'm surprised that let me clarify. Your career has taken a massive hit. Your reputation is the lowest it's probably ever been, right? It's gonna keep going down if you keep doing it. That's just how it is. If you want to keep ruining your reputation, I can't stop you. That's up to you.
And if you sorry, I'm stuck on. And if you keep exposing this type of stuff to children, I will go after you.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
Nothing.
You're hurting children. We've explained it to you. I will send you an article. Let me find it. You're hurting children. Cook while I send an article, Jerry. Keep cooking while I find the article.
I mean, it's just simple. Like, you understand, like, you've seen what happened to your reputation recently, right? You've seen that. Like that's not something that's debatable, right? Like, you agree to that? You agree that your reputation is not at all, like, good?
Not right now, because I've been harassed by so many people.
Okay. My point is, call it valid harassment. A lot of it's not valid, but you're going to keep getting more and more people saying bad things on your name if the stuff they're calling out doesn't change. And if it changes, then you're not going to get called out as much, not nearly as much. But if it doesn't change, you're going to keep getting called out. I mean, simply, like, again, I don't care about the actual how to get there. I care about results. If you can clean up your act, that's just the same as if, you get, like, completely ruined on your entire reputation.
Okay.
But at the same time, is like, people don't care about ruining you just to do that. They care about stopping the stuff that they don't like, which is these posts and the attitude of I don't care. I mean, I'm just saying, and that's your choice. If you keep it pushing, everyone that's against you is going to keep it pushing, and they're going to start growing. I mean, I'm saying this from experience. Like, every single person that I've called out, the same thing happens to. And generally, I mean, a couple of them have cleaned up their act. A couple of them have realized, and we've stopped what they were doing bad, and they've been cleared.
I understand.
Who? Everyone we interviewed has fucking kept fucking going and kept being a shitty person.
No. There was I don't want to say their name, but the green friend of ours friend.
But don't tell me Thermiel.
Who?
What green friend?
No, don't worry about. But anyway.
Okay.
Read these.
What's that?
It's studies. If you're too stupid to read it, I'll read it for you.
I can read it. I see what it says.
Then read it out loud. Read it out loud for us. Both of them.
Seriously?
Yes.
Consistent evidence that both laboratory exposure and regular everyday exposure to this content are directly associated with a range of consequences, including can have being significant stress, rapid behavior, compulsive sexuality, and even suicidal attempts. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's what you're doing.
But I'm not even posting that kind of stuff, but okay.
But you have posted it. I mean, you've admitted to posting stuff that was stupid. And I understand that you're not continuing to, but it's like you're not posting it now.
I'm on break, and I don't plan on posting it in the future, I guess.
I know, but like I don't really think you exactly planned to post that in the first place. I think it just like it's something that happens sporadically. So it's like I get your point, but like I'm trying to help you here. Really, that's what we're here for. And at the end of the day, is like if you're gonna keep it posting and not gonna like genuinely take like just stop on social media or figure something out or figure out some sort of plan. I mean,
figure something out.
All right, read this out loud for us, Shreds.
Are you kidding me? You're really gonna make me read this out loud? I gotta get to bed, Fear.
I know, so do I, but you said you'd stay on call as long as you need to, so please don't break your promise.
I don't know if I said that, but like...
You did. I promise you did. You did in our calls.
Consistent evidence that both laboratory exposure and regular everyday exposure to this content are directly associated with the range of consequences, including higher levels of body dissatisfaction, greater self-objectification, greater support of sexist beliefs and adversarial sexual beliefs, and greater tolerance of sexual violence toward women. The fuck?
Moreover, experimental exposure to both this content leads both women and men to have a diminished view of women's competence and morality and humanity.
Alrighty then.
Really?
What?
Is that your response to I have exposed children to basically what is suggestive material and titty pics as alrighty then?
Oh my god. Stop bringing up the titty pics.
Why not? You did it.
Because it was stupid.
It wasn't stupid. You harmed children, and I want you to admit that you have harmed children, because you have. I have given you clinical studies that you have harmed children, and you are harming children, and you don't stop the stuff you do. So just admit it. Admit it that I have harmed children. Say it.
I'm not saying that.
But you have.
Can we just end this?
No. Because I have to go to sleep too, but you promised me that it was going to be a long call. But we're at the
a long call. We've already been on it for over an hour and a half.
Yes, and most of our calls are 5 hours, so let's just keep going for a little more.
I don't have 5 hours.
I know. Let me finish talking. Holy shit. I want you to admit that you have hurt children, because we've given you studies and proof that suggestive content and sexual content.
It's not
even suggestive. Jerry, do you think this is suggestive?
I wasn't even, Shreds, for the record, I wasn't even the one that gathered those screenshots, by the way. That was someone else that went through and thought that...
Probably Veronica, who still is mad at me, but okay.
Who? Anyway. I don't fucking know. Look, like, come on now. It's like 3 people gathered these with the sole idea that this is suggestive, this isn't acceptable for kids. You are the sole person.
3 people, yeah. I guarantee you I know who, but okay.
I don't think you do, because these are not people you know, alright? Like I'd say, but like they clearly like, I mean, I'm sure they would like to be involved, but they're not involved, and we would like to keep it that way. But people, I mean, you might know them, but like probably not. Point being is, it's like, come on now. Is the statistic here is saying that, I mean, again, only 9 out of 10 doctors say you should use toothpaste. I mean, how many people have to say it's suggestive before it just is?
I just don't see how it's harming anybody.
We've showed you how. We've given you clinical studies of how it's harming people. Children, I might add. Jerry, keep cooking. Keep cooking, Jerry.
No, I don't really have anything. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I do. Give me a second.
What now?
What now? Really? So you're telling me that you don't find this, or you don't find
what?
This suggestive at all. You don't find this suggestive at all. She's not even wearing a bra in the second picture. It's just her titties.
I just like the artwork.
It's like the artwork. I mean, I came in here trying to I was being like, all right, listen. Like normally we come in with we genuinely try to figure things out here. And this response of just denial of reality is something we get a lot.
Oh my god.
I'm being genuine. Like I've gotten this from every person I've interviewed. There's something that everyone agrees on, except for the person that's at fault for the action. And to them, it's nothing, you know. It's just, there's nothing wrong with it, right? And I mean, I get it a lot. This isn't just like you. This isn't just any individual. I mean, like, I'm just saying is like anyone that looks at this, the average man would probably say that it's suggestive.
Okay, and?
Meaning that it is suggestive. Meaning that the connotations of someone with a child audience posting suggestive things is in effect. Very blasé about this, but this is not a blasé matter.
So you're saying, okay, and, right? Okay, and I'm hurting children.
I'm not.
You're not. We've given you clinical studies, clinical fucking research, yet you're still in denial. I just like the artwork. I've heard that before too, by other people. I just like the artwork. I thought, I think that's what Vexium Swift says.
Well, this isn't porn.
The last picture.
Completely non-sexual, what you're saying.
The last picture. Look at the last picture. Look at the last picture I sent. Is a persona with bare tits out. You think that's okay
You know what?
to repost?
You know what?
You think
Yeah, I'd say this one. This is probably the most impactful. Is the just meow skulls and random rat. I don't know if that's a rat. I know.
Okay. I was debating or not whether to retweet that one, and I ended up doing it.
I mean, I'm just saying come on. That's at least a little bit.
I was debating whether or not to retweet that one.
But that's a little bit suggestive, you'd admit, right?
Yeah, I know, it does.
The one above it, the one above it, how is it not suggestive?
Yes, I've literally seen the avatars of VR chat that have the titties out.
Yeah, and why show it to kids?
I've seen a lot of things in VR chat, so...
Why show it to kids? Why show it to kids?
I'm not saying it's okay to kids, but, like, there's really nothing there.
She's naked! Her titties are out! There's no clothing! There's nothing there!
I guess you're right, yeah.
So you have shown porn to minors?
No, I haven't. That's not porn.
It's not porn. Jerry, is that porn?
I mean, it's very, very clearly suggestive. I'd say that's solidly in the realm of
no bra.
I've seen tons of no bra.
It's a fully, what'd you say?
I've seen tons of artwork with no bra.
And you repost it to children.
Yeah, but it doesn't have nipples.
Because it's a furry. Furries don't have nipples that are shown.
Sometimes they do. It's like really into artwork.
Sometimes. But this is a bare naked furry that you reposted 2 days ago. And you just admitted that it is porn.
I didn't say it was porn. It's not.
It's suggestive. It's whatever you admitted you said it was.
I gotta get off this call.
No, Shreds, I have spent days setting this up. I have canceled so many plans. You owe this to me.
I don't know how I...
Because I've been trying to help you for so long, and you've been... The Jerry's grandma, all that shit, like we've been trying to help you for so long, and you've been denying. You say, no, I'm not gonna do this call. I'm not gonna call 5 fucking times, 4 fucking times. I was trying to help you, and now you're being mean to me. Saying I gotta this call because we have to finish it until it ends, and stop leaving because that's very rude. Because I've done so much, I've sacrificed so much to have this call with you, and when you leave, when you get a little butt hurt, which I am sorry, I have anger issues. I am totally sorry. But yeah, no, don't leave because we have a lot of shit to go through.
Like what? What else is there? There's nothing else.
I want you to admit that you are a danger to children, or that you have endangered children, because clearly you have.
I haven't. I haven't said anything to anybody.
No, but by showing minors, by showing 19,000 minors about, because like barely any adults follow you. Fucking
A bunch of adults follow me. What are you talking about?
Showing thousands of minors these pictures and us giving you scientific research of them of having seen that content damaging their brains to a very bad level. It's like you just don't care at this point. You even said on the second to last picture that it was suggestive or something, or it was porn or something.
The kissing one was suggestive, yes. I was debating whether or not...
The one above it. How was that not porn?
I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know, really. I don't know. Is it porn or not? Because it clearly is.
I don't know how it is. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know.
You don't see anything wrong with it. You don't see anything wrong with a bare naked furry posing her titties, exposing them out. You don't see that? You don't see how that's suggestive?
It's suggestive, but it's not porn.
It's pornographic.
Right.
We agree on that.
I don't know if it's pornographic, but it's suggestive.
Is there anything else fire to cover?
You defend pedophiles. You're probably a pedophile, and you're a piece of shit.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. And you're a danger to children. You are a danger to children. Delete Twitter, or I will go after you like I went after Omari.
Jesus.
All right then.
Delete Twitter now. Delete it, and I better never see any trace of you again. Everything, and I want you to do it on call. On call. Show us you deleting Twitter on call right now.
Why?
Because I want to. Because you're probably not going to do it. I want you to delete it in front of me.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope. Delete it. Delete it right now.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm capable of? I can destroy anyone I want. Delete Twitter on call.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
No. How? Because I don't believe you. Because you give me.
I'm on break. I wasn't even planning to come back until at least after the 15th, maybe. I was literally trying to enjoy my break, but then I get
You're on break. You reposted something 3 hours ago.
What did I repost? Art?
Just someone saying wanted to check. It was just a post. You're not taking a break. You just block your Twitter account so people think you're taking a break. Because they're hiding shit. They're hiding a lot of shit.
I'm not hiding anything.
You're not taking a break off Twitter. So delete Twitter.
Okay, fine. I'll just delete the app then.
No, not the app. Not the app. I want you to delete your account.
Why do you want me to delete my account?
Because
that's gonna solve.
Because we have told you that you are a danger to children. We have explained.
And I'm not. But okay, think what you want here.
We've explained it. We've explained it tons of times.
And what I repost is not fucking stuff that's hurting anybody.
Well, like your bare titties. Like a naked furry, like fetish art. Oh yeah. Let me send the fetish art because you put.
Oh yeah, what fetish? Yeah, what fetish art? Really? Are you kidding me right now?
I mean, it could be taken as fetish art.
What paws?
What?
Oh yeah, I think that is it, right?
I like paws. What's the issue?
Yeah, but you like paws is the question.
You like paws?
That was a joke.
Oh, well, how's it funny? Where's the joke in that?
To be fair, Shreds has been alleged to be very unfunny, but...
I was replying to JT posting about paws, okay? It was a joke.
It was a joke. Yeah, it was all a joke. It was all misunderstanding. Yeah. No, you got a 16-year-old groomed. That is on you.
No, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about?
You said I had in the back of my mind that she was 16, but, you know, I didn't mean to. I didn't care to tell her. I didn't care to tell her.
I had no idea she was doing any of that. Nobody did, so that's not on me.
No, but
just because I possibly knew her age and even know if it was real, doesn't mean I had in hand to her grooming her. That was a completely Lego's decision, not my decision.
You had no idea that Lego ever ERPs anyone.
No, I had no knowledge of that.
But then you also commented on the video where Lego got cheated on by RPing with someone else.
That was after the fact that she ERP'd with 5 other people in Vexium's server.
Yes, and then after that,
so after
that, you still defended Rose. Not Rose, sorry. You still defended Lego.
So did Veronica, but okay.
Veronica, what?
Yeah, they were dating. Don't you remember? She forgave her after that.
The pedophile accusations.
Oh. Well, I was talking about after she ERP'd with 5 people from back into a server, Lego.
Yeah. Someone who ERPs with 5 people, but you had no idea about it.
No, that was way after the freaking. Okay, so that was another incident. That was after January. That was in April at some point or March that the ERP happened, and Veronica at the time forgave her for doing that. I don't know why, but that was completely her decision.
But then you still defended Natalie dating Lego.
I did not defend that because I didn't know they were dating. I didn't even know they were ERPing.
It was brought to everyone's attention early.
When early? In January, one screen... Okay, so, yes, Natalie posted one screenshot in January, and Lego convinced us it was all Photoshopped, because literally, Natalie has been known to Photoshop Discord screenshots.
Yeah, but when it was fake...
Yeah, we were all convinced it was fake.
When it was proven that it wasn't fake...
Which wasn't until, May 10th, when she got exposed for everything.
Jesus Christ. Christ, you're a danger to children.
Okay, you think that, but okay, I'm not.
You are. You expose children to NSFW content.
It's not NSFW.
Your titties aren't NSFW?
That was an accident. I posted once, okay?
An accident. You still did it. Posting
And I'm
a
sorry for that.
posting. You should be sorry for the children you hurt. You didn't hurt anyone. You didn't hurt anyone. We gave you the reasons why that shit
I'm the one that's
hurts
been
people.
hurt, but okay.
You posting a picture of a bare naked furry didn't hurt anyone. When it's
No, they
children.
safe for work. It's safe for work. It's all safe for work.
That's not safe for work. Jerry, is the second last picture safe for work?
Not really.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your opinion.
My opinion. Chris, I want you to admit that you're a danger to children.
I refuse to admit that.
Okay, moving on. Next point.
What's the next point?
Something that isn't trying to force someone to admit something.
But they are. They are.
You know that, and they don't have to admit it. This has been the thing. Like, let's not try to force people to admit shit. If Omari wants to think he's not a pedophile, let Omari think he's not a pedophile.
No, because this shit has to be driven in the back of their head. Because Omari finally admitted to Jake that he was a pedophile after fucking months of us going after him. He finally admitted, and now he's in a fucking house where he's monitored 24/7. And yes, you do have to drill this shit into their heads. So admit that you're a danger to children, or admit that you have endangered children. We have provided you proof that you have, and scientifically, and what you posted. You've also defended pedophiles too.
No, I didn't.
You literally did.
You very well did. We proved that here.
We proved that. You defended pedophiles.
Unknowingly.
You claim unknowingly, but come on.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah. Good night. Good night, you pedophilic piece of shit.
Jesus.
And good night, you fucking.
Fucking piece of shit.
Jeez. Well, I'm gonna head to bed too. Have a good one.
Yeah. Good night, Jerry.
Good night.